Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jasmine. I'm also known as Bubbles on Ice. Welcome to my channel. I am also to be found on Tumblr, and I also have a Patreon account, so please pay me a visit. Here on YouTube, I mostly post celebrity tarot readings. But when it comes to my Patreon account, I do a little bit more. I deal with requests for personal readings, and I also do guided meditations and tarot classes for those who like to learn how to read the tarots. Today's request is for Lewis Hamilton. Now, I have to be honest and I have to admit that when I got this request, I had no idea who this man is. I know that I've heard his name before, but I couldn't place him anywhere. But in the request, it was said that he was some kind of a driver for Ferrari. So I did, I did know that he was an athlete, but when I googled for his image, and the reason why I googled for his image is because when I read for a celebrity, I want to at least have a face to link to, so that I know who I am, doing the reading for. And I was actually surprised because he did not look like someone who drove a Ferrari. He looked more like a rapper to me. So I thought he was a singer, and I thought, you know what, I think I've got the wrong guy. So, but that was Lewis Hamilton, and he was a very good looking man, by the way. But anyway, enough about that. We are going to do a reading for him. My follower wants to know a little bit about his love life and also a little bit about what is going on with his career. Now, I don't know any answers to that, but let's see what my cards are willing to reveal for us. For those of you who are completely new to this channel, I wish you a very warm welcome. I am sorry that I am not native English, so sometimes my grammar is a little bit messed up. But if you have trouble understanding what I'm saying, you can always find this transcription underneath my video, because then you will have the whole video texted for you. And for those of you who are returning viewers, welcome back. You know that I love you guys. I am very grateful for all the support that you have been providing for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Now let's get started. I want to ask my spirit guides and my ancestors and angels to assist me on this reading. We would like to do a reading for Lewis Hamilton, and we would like to know a little bit about what's going on for him. What's going on for this gorgeous man? Wow, he's a bit secretive, isn't he? There we go. Angel of communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. I wonder if he is maybe the kind of person who is a little bit afraid of hurting other people's feelings. So he sometimes hide his he hides some of the truths. He doesn't want to he's afraid sometimes to tell things as they are, not because he's dishonest, but I feel like it is to not hurt the other part. So sometimes he can be misunderstood, misinterpreted, because he is not communicating clearly. This can also mean that he's the type of person that actually has a problem when it comes to communicating deeper levels of things like emotions, feelings, and things like that. Maybe he is a bit, yeah, I said it when I, shuffled the card, that he's a little bit secretive. Maybe he's a little bit secretive. He likes to be a little bit mysterious when it comes to himself. So there's definitely something with his communication skills that is in some way causing issues for him. What else? Right now, he is in a situation where he is not completely sure which direction he should head to. He doesn't know if he should go to right or he should go left. He is being a little bit indecisive. I don't know if this is about matters of love or this is the matters of career, but he is definitely in a situation where he doesn't really know what to choose at the moment. Oh, okay. I think this problem here is due to matters of romance and love and relations. He is or he has been a very immature type of guy when it comes to relations and when it comes to the matters of romance. He has had a very youthful sort of thinking. He was a very playful guy, maybe even some kind of a player, and that was his, inner demon. It was something that stopped him from, being able to maintain a relationship. Not only because he has communication problems, but also because he is always very indecisive. He doesn't know who to choose. He's always surrounded by many people, and he has this very immature way to approach his partners. But it looks like that he's trying to get rid of that. He's trying to improve on that matter. And he's trying to, get rid of this addiction. I'll call it addiction because he is always coming back to the same patterns. So he needs to get rid of that pattern. Yeah, because he's always falling for temptation. There are so many temptations out there, so many temptations. And he's really struggling to actually say no to temptations. And, he suffers from it time after time after time, but still it looks like that he's not learning from his mistakes. So he really, wants to get away from that pattern and he wants to be better. He wants to be more charitable. He wants to be more caring to people. He wants to show more love and give more of himself. Yeah, he definitely wants this happiness, this fulfillment. He wants the ultimate, relationship. He wants the ultimate, wholesome love relationship. And he's tired of jealousy. He's tired of, fighting for attention. He's tired of dealing with issues concerning to love matters. So can we Clarify whether he is dealing with someone at the moment. Is there someone special in his life at the moment? Why are you keeping everything so secret? There we go. Oh, there's definitely offers for him. He is definitely getting a lot of offers. He doesn't know what to choose. He's getting offers all the time, and he's sitting there and wondering, which one should I choose? Which one should I choose? And again, he is a very playful, youthful type of person. He is actually not ready for any commitment at all. He is viewing the world as, you know, his domain. There is so much for him to experience. He is so adventurous. He feels like it is too early for him to settle down for anything. So I think he is, you know, even though he's longing for love and a committed relationship, he is still not finished with being free. He likes his freedom. He likes his freedom. He likes to do whatever he wants, and he has this impulsiveness. He doesn't want to be tied down by anyone. So it's a conflicting situation, which leads us back to this. He doesn't know which direction to go. Should I do this or should I do that? Should I try to be more mature as to find myself a partner and settle down, because I don't know how old he is, but maybe he thinks it is time to actually settle down with someone. But at the same time, I'm not done with being playful. I'm not done with, you know, being single and living my life in freedom. So he is having problems deciding what to do. But he is, you know, he is being tempted all the time. So I think that a lot of women wants to be with him. So he has a lot of offers, but he is kind of struggling with whom he should settle down with, or even if he wants to settle down at all. Let's see what this means. Yeah, he needs to, you know, he wants this. He wants this ultimate happiness. He wants this family. He wants to, you know, this happy ending. He really wants it. He longs for it. He wants to find his star. He wants to find his guiding star. But he is also being very, how do I put this? He's very picky. He's very picky. He's having a problem with finding the right one, because it's like it's always something wrong with them in one way or another. He cannot put his finger on it, but there is always something not completely right. So he ends up, you know, just leaving them behind all the time, maybe even ghosting them. So he wants this happy ending, and he wants to find the one, but he's very picky. He seems to not be able to find the perfect partner. Okay, cards, can you clarify this? Why is he having a problem with finding the perfect partner? Okay, I know he always ends up leaving. He always ends up leaving. Why does he do that? Tell us, why does he always end up leaving? What is the reason? Again, it is something about this youthful energy. He is suffering. He's having a problem with, you know, his he's just not mature enough. He's not ready. That's the problem. He's not ready. Even though he wants all these things to happen, he's actually not ready. That's the problem. So he always starts something anew, and in his mind he's thinking, this is going to work out, I'm going to make this work out. But along the way something happens, and he ends up leaving. And that's because he's actually not ready. He is actually not ready. Now let's see what can be, what's the problem for him when it comes to his romantic life. What makes him leave? What is he not ready for? Reflection. Maybe he is you know, deep inside he has some kind of insecureness. He is not very self-confident. He always feel that when he is with someone, they always reflect something that's negative in him. They something negative in him becomes very obvious. Oh dear. And he where did this come from? I have no clue where this card came from. Let's put it there. He feels that he, you know, he is kind of, he knows that he ends up being the one sabotaging the good things in his life a lot of times, because that's what he does. He starts something new. He's very happy, and he could really, you know, have this happy ending. But he ends up being insecure. He ends up being very self-conscious, and then he sabotages his own relationships. So he definitely wants commitment. This card is also about commitment. He does want the commitment, but something is stopping him from going there. Something is stopping him from going there. I think it is something about some kind of a trauma. Maybe he has it's something maybe in his previous experiences. Maybe he has been abandoned by someone. Maybe he has some inner issues that he needs to heal. And those are the issues that are actually stopping him. He wants commitment, but at the same time he's afraid. Guys, I really don't know where this card came from. When I look back at the video, I hope that we will find out where this card came from, because I really don't know. It just came from nowhere, because my tarot cards, they are here. But no matter. But let's take a look when it comes to his career. Now let's just put this love life aside, and let's just take a look at his career. Looks like that things are going well for him. Things are going well for him, and yeah, he is riding on his white horse. He's feeling victorious. He's feeling very emotional every time that he actually does something well. He's proud of himself. And I think that people around him is also very proud of him, and that makes him feel very good. That's a very positive feeling. He used to be having problems when it comes to making decisions, but he's getting better at that. There are some, I feel like that he is, I don't know anything about his family, but the Empress represents, you know, the mother. And when I also get the Queen of Swords, I feel like that he is trying to impress his mother in some way. All he does when it comes to his career has always been about making his mother proud. He wants to make his mother proud, but somehow he doesn't feel that she's acknowledging him. So he is, you know, always trying, he's always striving to make her happy, make her proud, make her acknowledge him, but she seems like she's not really giving him the attention that he is seeking. Whether it is that she's not giving him attention, or it is just him that perceives it that way. But this tells me that there is a motherly figure that he is trying very hard to seek attention from. There has been a tower moment in his career. Now, I don't, as I said, I don't know anything about him, and I am not a sports fanatic. I don't watch sports, so I have no idea. So if any one of you fans know about this, please leave a comment in the comment section so that I know if I'm onto something. But it looks like there has been, or is about to be, some kind of a tower moment in his career. Now, it doesn't have to mean disaster. This can be two different meanings. It can be either something catastrophic is going to happen, something bad, or it can also mean that there's going to be a new beginning. So either way, but it was followed by this card, and it looks like that it's going to be how do I say this? There's gonna be some kind of a breakup from a commitment, from a collaboration. So there is a collaboration that is about to split. This is what it's telling me. So he's leaving some kind of maybe a sponsorship, or you know, someone who is dealing with him in a professional way. But he is a hard worker. He is a very hard worker. So there is, you know, don't worry. He's still gonna make a lot of money, and he is also very he's also very successful. He's gonna be very successful. The Magician is all about success. It's all about, you know, you can see that he has all the elements on the table here. He has the cups, he has the pentacles, he has the swords, he has the wands. So he has everything he needs to actually be very, very successful. And he is like a magician. He can make something happen from nothing. So even though there is going to be some kind of, I feel that this is a disaster, not a new beginning, but even though there's going to be some kind of disagreement with either a sponsor or something like that, he will overcome that. He will, you know, be successful. He will make things happen, and he will still earn a lot of money. He is a very hard-working man. Now, we're just going to pull one last card to finalize this reading. When it comes to Lewis, Well, for me, it looks like that he has definitely had this youthful energy, this youthful mentality, uh, and he is kind of, he sees that, he understands that, and he's trying to make a change. He's actually trying to make a change. He wants to be more mature. He wants to learn to be, more responsible. He wants to learn to be more communicative. He wants to be better. So I think that he is starting to realize some things, and he's actually working to achieve them. So it will be, interesting to see, maybe later on, if this turns out to be something better for him, if he achieves his goal to become a better person. So this is a reading for Lewis Hamilton. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I'm very eager to hear your comments, whether I am completely off course or if something actually resonates. Yeah, and thank you for watching.